What's up guys, it's here, Bayanino, Quadigy, and today you guys are going to be watching a video on all the kill streaks and all the perks in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. As you guys can see here, there's about 17 kill streaks, and 18 kill streaks if you want to count the nuke, but nobody got the nuke yet. But I'm going to be showing you all the kill streaks because thankfully in the menus there's actually a nice little example of all the kill streaks and how to utilize it. And I'll tell you how effective each one looks, and if I use any of these in the game. So hope you guys enjoy. Look forward to the perks as well later in this video. And yeah, let's look through these kill streaks real fast. So what we have here first is pretty self-explanatory. It's a personal radar. You pretty much just call it in, and it's a UAV just for yourself, not your teammates. Here we have the good old counter UAV, and it works a little bit different in this game. You actually have to place it down in a certain area, and pretty much any enemy in that area gets their map disrupted. Not really that useful considering there is no minimap already, so I don't really find a use in counter UAV as effective in this game as in other Call of Duties, at least in my opinion. Next, we got the good old classic UAV, which, I mean, if you already know what it does, it shows everybody on the minimap that's an enemy that doesn't have ghosts. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory, same like every other COD. Here we also have the care package, and you guys already know how the care package is. I didn't go through the example on the care package because you just pretty much you throw down a marker, nice little care package arrives, it drops, and you pick up whatever kills you end up getting. Here we have the cluster strike, and I'm not really a fan of it because you guys can see you have to actually like take out like a tactical beacon or whatever it is. You have to aim within a certain distance, and then you just put it down, and it pretty much strikes that spot. I would rather have the nice little notepad instead of this like tactical beacon, I'm gonna call it, because the notepad would just make it more effective. I want to be able to, you know, destroy somebody else from a farther range away. So I don't know why they did that. It's kind of repetitive. Here we have the cruise missile, and pretty much the best comparison to the cruise missile is either the Hellstorm or the Predator missile, as you guys can see here. You just aim it down from up above and bam. So yeah, pretty cool kill streak. Not really crazy about it. Here we have the precision airstrike. Didn't really go over the tutorial for it because it's just like any other Call of Duty. You just take out the notepad and you kill some people basically. Not really much to be said. Here we have the Wheelson though, and it's pretty much like an assault drone or a Cerberus, but you have to be controlling it the whole time. It's a lot more mobile and it shoots a lot faster, at least in my opinion. As you guys can see here in the gameplay, it's pretty great. I think it's spammed a little bit, and it's easily deployable too. You just deploy it. You don't have to wait for like a care package to come down or anything. So that's the upside for this kill streak, at least in my eyes. So here we are with the tank or the infantry assault vehicle. So unlike the wheelman that you guys just saw, you have to actually wait for the tank to be deployed in like a parachute or whatever. Once it lands, I think anybody can take it, which is something I don't like about it. But you know, it takes some time to get inside the tank, and then here you go. Just pretty much spamming. You know, you're a lot bigger. I'm pretty sure it has a whole ton of health, and you're not easily destroyed. I remember Elite Shot using this at the end of one of our 10v10 games, and he absolutely clutched it for his team to win headquarters against like a pretty stacked team. Like he was getting a lot of kills with his kill streak in the 10v10 mode. So it's pretty effective, at least on this map, because this is the map we were playing on. Try it out when you guys get the chance. Here we have the emergency airdrop. It's just like any other Call of Duty. It's just 3 care packages instead of 1. Here we have the VTOL jet. The VTOL jet is nostalgic for a lot of you guys because if you played Modern Warfare 2, the VTOL jet is pretty much like the Harrier strike. As you guys can see here, you pretty much call it in and you get a little airstrike. But then after some time, the VTOL jet itself comes onto the map, and it stays where you pretty much put that airstrike, and it'll kill nearby enemies as it passes by within its range. As you guys can see here, you can also maneuver it so it covers a different part of the map as well. And yeah, so pretty much the Harrier strike from Modern Warfare 2 is back in Modern Warfare 10 years later, which is freaking insane. I haven't seen that kill streak in a while. Here we have the chopper gunner. You guys have already seen gameplay of it. If you guys haven't seen the gameplay, make sure you guys check out my channel. I uploaded it for my first Modern Warfare video. It's pretty effective. Got 2 chopper gunners in one game. Really nice. You can maneuver it yourself, and you can actually put thermal on it, and it has missiles on on the gun as well. So you can shoot it regularly, shoot missiles, put on the thermal sight. You can be pretty effective with it. It's a very, very large traversing kill streak, and I love it a ton. It was a ton of fun to use. This which I knew the spawns a little bit better. Here we have the white phosphorus, which is I didn't think it was gonna be that effective, but it's a killer when it's on the 20v20 and 10v10 modes. My boy Dismo used this, and he legit got like a 10-man feed. I don't know if he's uploaded that 10-man feed yet, but definitely check out Dismo's channel when he uploads gameplay with the white phosphorus. And what's really crazy about it is that even after the white phosphorus landed, the little air bubbles stay on the map for at least a good like 30 seconds to a minute, and he can gain additional kills afterwards, which is just the kill potential is insane with that kill streak. Here we have the support helo. It's most likely like the A6 Overwatch, the Pavlo, or the attack chopper from BO4 if you want comparisons. Didn't show it off. Here we have the gunship, which is the AC-130. Kind of wish I had gone through the tutorial of this, but the game was about to start, so I had to make sure I, at least got the Juggernaut showing off. But the gunship is like the AC-130. Somebody else probably has gameplay on it, and yeah, it's a freaking killer kill streak. Here we have the advanced UAV. It's not exactly like the Hater from BO3 and BO2. It's more like the advanced UAV from Modern Warfare 3 and Infinite Warfare, where it shows enemy direction, but it just kind of like, it's not constant. It's sweeping basically. Here is the Juggernaut at the end, and you pretty much have to wait for the Juggernaut to land, which is why I didn't run it while we were playing against each other. Not only is it the highest streak, but I don't like how you have to wait for a care package in order to get it. But it's pretty effective, I'd say. So, let's go to the perks next. And here we are with the perks in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. As you guys can see, we are back to the perk 3 system, I guess you could say, where you have to choose a perk 1, perk 2, and perk 3, and you can't have like multiple of each. The first perk 1 we're taking a look at is Double Time, which is pretty much like your lightweight / extreme conditioning. In this game, if you actually press the sprint button twice, you actually have this faster sprint, but you have your gun held up, and you can't like pretty much hip fire off the hip hella fast. So this pretty much extends your duration of how fast you can super sprint, I'm gonna call it, pretty much. So that's pretty cool. Here we have EOD, which is pretty much Flag Jacket. Kev's gonna love this one. I'm not exactly sure what EOD stands for. I never actually thought about that, but it's pretty much Flag Jacket from the previous games. Apparently you can also hack with it. You can hack proximity mines and C4s and claymores apparently. So I kind of wish I did have a chance to use this perk, because it's pretty much Flag Jacket and Hacker Pro from BO1, if you guys remember that perk. So that's pretty cool. This might actually be worth running, because it's just not Flag Jacket. That's pretty dope. And of course, we have good old Scavenger, which has been the same in any other Call of Duty. Now we also have Tracker, which has been, in every other Call of Duty in the past recent years. You see your enemy's footsteps for a little bit. And Tune-Up allows you to get your field upgrades a lot faster. And I'll explain what field upgrades are in a later video, but pretty much you're able to get these abilities a little bit faster. Anyways, here are our perk 2s, and here we have Ghost. And what I want to say about the description is that it doesn't say anything about moving. So I feel like even if you're not moving, you're undetectable by the UAVs. But I don't know if that's the case. I obviously couldn't test that out. Here we have our second perk as well in the perk 2 category, known as Kill Chain, where kill streaks that you earn in your current kill streak actually counts for your next kill streak as well. So say I have the VTOL jet and I get a couple of kills with that, those kills in the VTOL jet will actually count towards like my chopper gunner, which is pretty dope. We also have Hardline, which, that's pretty, mainstream. Your kill streaks cost 1 less kill. That's pretty self-explanatory. So instead of the chopper gunner being 10 kills, it's 9 kills. Overkill, you carry 2 primary weapons, so I can carry like a shotgun and an SMG. And Restock, this is the other part of Scavenger pretty much, because in this game, Scavenger only replenishes your ammo and not your equipment. If you want to replenish like your grenades and your tacticals, you will have to run Restock, which will recharge your equipment in 30 seconds after use, which actually kind of sounds pretty powerful. Never used it, but I'm pretty sure somebody out there must have had, because that actually sounds pretty useful. So here we are with our perk 3, and we're going to start off with Amped, which gives you faster weapon swap and rocket launcher reload speed. Not really that useful in my opinion. Didn't really quite use it. Not sure how fast it was for rocket launchers, but yeah. We also have Battle Hardened, which is pretty much tactical mask, as you can tell from the description there. It's just tactical mask called Battle Hardened. We have Cold Blooded, which has been the same in every other Call of Duty. Nothing much to explain there. With High Alert, your screen kind of like flashes bright yellow, if I remember correctly, if you're looking at a direction and somebody's looking at you, but you're not looking at them. So you know to take cover because somebody has their eyes on you, unfortunately. So yeah, pretty useful perk. I think I use High Alert out of all of these very, very commonly. Shrapnel is really useful. It's going to be more of a competitive perk because you spawn with an extra piece of lethal equipment, and explosive damage delays enemy health regeneration, which is pretty insane in my opinion. You can throw like a Semtex, and if you damage them, then you know to push them pretty hard because they're not going to be able to heal for a good bit. Just know that they're probably going to be camping, and so I could probably see this perk being used a lot in competitive. And then we have Spotted, which is pretty useful. It's like Engineer from previous Call of Duties, where you can not only see enemy equipment, field upgrades, and kill streaks through walls, but you can also mark them for your team by looking at them while aiming down sights, which I think would give you points if I'm not mistaken. So pretty useful perks. The perk 3. All the perks are useful in their own ways, and I'm interested to see how people are gonna end up using them when the beta comes out. In this part, I'm just gonna show you how the lethal and the tactical equipment looks like, since I might as well, you know, I'm not really gonna go through all of them because all of them I've been in previous Call of Duties. It should be pretty self-explanatory. But here in the end, I'm also gonna talk about field upgrades. They're pretty much they're like a mix of equipment and specialist abilities from previous Call of Duties, but don't see them as like OP. They're really not OP at all, to be honest. These they just do very small things. Here we have the munitions box, which is pretty much like Crash's ammo pack back in Black Ops 4. You just pretty much deploy a box of ammo and you get a random weapon, which is pretty dope. I think that box in itself was available in like Ghost, if I'm not mistaken. Here we have the recon drone, which is like the Sparrow's Hawk. You know what I mean? You just fly it around and you mark enemies, which is pretty cool. Equipment and vehicles as well. And then we have stopping power rounds, which makes your guns, you reload your gun for 1 magazine, and in that 1 magazine it has extra damage. So yeah. Trophy system, you know how the trophy system is, and the return of the tactical insertion in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. We haven't seen this since Black Ops 2. You pretty much respawn wherever you put down the tactical insertion. I mean, it was in World War II as well, if you want to be honest, but this is the first time it's been in the game as something to use. And we have a deployable cover, which is just like, it's not OP because you just place it down and there's no microwave effect like Torch Shield in Black Ops 4. So yeah, none of these are extremely lethal except for maybe the stopping power rounds, but then again it's just for 1 magazine where it's OP, and the recharge rate for the stopping power rounds is very slow. So I think they balance the field upgrades really well. They're just meant more to help the team, to be honest, which I think is really cool. I think it's a nice little twist on you know, innovating a certain part of Call of Duty in the past and making it better, which I can really appreciate. So yeah, that's a lot of what you can see in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I might go through the gunsmith at some other point and like the creator class, but I pretty much went through almost the whole creator class. Literally, the only difference in this creator class is that there's no pick 10, but I mean, instead the pick 10 is between your primary and your secondary weapons. You choose like 5 attachments on your primary and 5 attachments on your secondary, which is pretty interesting. But besides that, you choose one perk 1, 1 perk 2, 1 perk 3. You choose a lethal, you choose a tactical, you choose a field upgrade, and there you go. It's just really simple. That's as in depth as it is. The customization is within the attachments, basically. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this. Hopefully I didn't rant on too long or anything. I just want to say, hopefully this year is gonna be more exciting in terms of the beta. You know, be ready for that beta, and we'll see if I do another Modern Warfare gameplay video. My video from earlier isn't doing the best, so I still have a 2v2 that I really want to upload because me and Lone Wolf went ham. But I really want you guys to smash the support on this video if you guys want to see that. But yeah, freaking love you guys. Keep being amazing, and I love you all. Bye.